What up, my dudes? This is Trent here at the Fantasy Football Dudes podcast. We got a nice little draft here today. As usual, the dudes are buzzing. I'm joined by Phil, Jordan, and Seth. It is Sunday night. This will be released Wednesday on YouTube, Thursday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Check us out on YouTube at tffdudes for all the action. So we did a draft last week. We'll wrap this up quick. We did a donut draft, and our winner was Team A, which was Seth, who had glazed donut, Entenmann's. Is that how you say that, Seth?
I think so, or Entenmann's.
Entenmann's store-bought, and then cinnamon roll donut with 30%. Then we have a tie here. Team B and Team C both had 26.4%. We've never had a tie before.
Weird.
And then Team D, which was Jordan, with 17%. So I had the maple bar, or Phil had the maple bar, crumb donut, and donut holes. I had the maple old-fashioned, apple fritter, pink sprinkles. Jordan had white sprinkles, sugar donut, and Boston cream. I think
and
that
we tied for second.
We tied for second, yeah.
And Seth had first.
Seth first.
Seth is just.
Seth's rolling.
He's winning at life. Huh?
I think we just keep going.
I'm gonna win this draft.
We keep going clockwise. Today's draft, though, we are going to have sports nicknames drafts. This could be any sporting player, and then so we're gonna go 3 rounds of that, and it is a linear draft as always. And so just sports nicknames. So best nicknames of It has to be a legit one, not one that you just made up. And I think we could argue that or whatever.
Yeah, who, I don't know. I mean, I can see how I've given a couple of players names, but yeah, we're definitely not. This is
serious stuff here.
Yeah.
So by the time, So Seth, you go ahead and go first. Seth, you got the first draft, and we didn't put a camera on you, Seth. We messed up there. Meant to do that. We'll get a camera on there next. Once you start getting...
I'll keep this mug a slight surprise.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's just let him pick.
All right, for my first pick, I love football, but I'm also a big baseball fan. It's my other favorite sport. I'm not really sure which order it is, but I'm going to stick with a baseball player here, and it's Babe Ruth. I think that's one of the most common nicknames. His name is George Herman Ruth, and he went by Babe. And he also has Great Bambino, the Colossus of Clout,
the Sultan of SWAT.
The Sultan of SWAT.
He's got several nicknames, all of which are pretty well known. Yeah, I think that one.
So I'm going to go with Babe Ruth.
And
that's one of the most common ones.
So I don't think we should be able to say any of the other Babe Ruth nicknames, right?
No, of course not.
Right, because it's the same guy.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one, Seth. I actually was hoping the Great Bambino would fall to me, being a Sandlot fan as a kid. Mm-hmm. Thought that was a pretty good one. So Babe
That's
Ruth,
a good one.
Yeah.
Good
solid.
one, Babe Ruth.
They
never got to see him play, unfortunately.
Yeah, they named a candy bar after him, Phil.
They named a candy bar after him. He was notoriously known for boozing and eating quite a bit, right?
Yeah. He I wonder how good he would have done on, today's modern, diets.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe he
just working out.
Maybe that was just his shtick. Maybe he just maybe that was what made him.
Was he boozing in the clubhouse?
No, I don't think. I think he would just be he would have a nice meal, maybe a glass of wine, maybe a beer and some food. He wasn't eating like an athlete.
So he wasn't playing games drunk though.
I don't believe so. No, Seth, do you know?
I don't think so, but I think it's been rumored that maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Mine is, I'm really stoked on mine. I can't believe you guys didn't do it. I mean, I'm getting the second pick here, but I think this is actually a pretty good one. And I think you guys are going to be shocked that this is not his actual name, but Tiger Woods.
Yeah, we know it's Eldrick, Phil.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Eldritch.
Yeah, you thought his name was Tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his name is Eldrick Taunt Woods. Tiger is his nickname. I think that's one of the coolest nicknames in all sports. Tiger Woods, I don't know. I don't know. When you think of Tigers, you think of him more than you think of the actual Bengal Tigers. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
when they put his name down, it's on the screen and stuff. It's Tiger Woods. It doesn't say Eldrick. Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
It just says Tiger Woods.
That's who he is.
That's who he is. He's not Eldrick. He's Tiger.
And he's ferocious on the
On the green.
On the green. He's a great player. He He is by far the best golf player I would say that's ever played the game, right? Can we all agree to that?
In his prime, maybe.
In his prime, maybe. Jordan, you'd probably want to dispute that. What do you have to say?
He's the best golfer of
you
all
Phil
time.
Mickelson guy? Okay.
I love Tiger. I'm a Tiger
No,
guy.
I like
Interesting
the other
thing
guy,
about
the
Phil
grip it,
Mickelson
rip it,
about
grip
me.
it.
Me and Phil Oh, you're talking about John. Is it John Daly?
John Daly.
John Daly.
Grip it and rip it.
So the thing about me and Phil Mickelson, interestingly enough, both share the same name, Philip, and we're both left-handed.
And you both go by Phil.
And we both go by Phil, both left-handed. He spells his name
Trent,
wrong.
what is your
Tiger Woods? So Tiger Woods.
That's a good one. That's
Good
a
one, right? Yeah.
I was hoping that one. So far, my top two have come off the board. I'm going to go with one here that I don't know if another one people might not know it's his real name. I'm going to go with OJ. OJ Simpson. I think that's a great nickname. His real name is Orenthal James. But I think OJ, like that,
That's not a nickname.
Wait, that's an abbreviation.
Yeah.
I can't use OJ as in he goes
That's
by
his
OJ.
abbreviation.
I feel
Yeah.
like I should be able to go with that. But
That's
if there's
a-
controversy.
Like maybe Juice is what
Trent,
you.
that's like if you name your firstborn son Trent Jr. and it's TJ. Is that a nickname? That's just the initials of his.
Well, I think a nickname and initials, like if you go by your initials, I think that's kind of a nickname.
The
right?
only thing that I can
like we don't
kind
call
of
you
give.
JM, but if you think that's not good, I'll keep going.
The only reason I can kind of give it to Trent is because they call him Juice because of like the drink.
I'll-
OJ.
I will say this. Yeah, I mean,
I'll go with a different one. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're for what it's worth. I don't think you're right in this one.
I
But
got another. No, I'll go.
let me hear what you say.
I'm gonna go with the fridge. William the Fridge.
that's
Perry.
way better.
I'll go
Okay.
with the fridge. That's fine.
Are you sure that's not short for anything?
Yeah, Frederick. What do you got here? A great player. Honestly, he kind of the fact that Walter Payton didn't score a touchdown in that Super Bowl competition, the game William Perry, the fridge got a touchdown. I feel like Walter Payton would appreciate a touchdown in his only Super Bowl appearance. I feel like they kind of. But hey, with the Super Bowl shuffle, all the stuff that team was with the fridge, there's a lot of characters on that team, Samurai Mike, all those guys. So just a fun team in general. But yeah, I'm going to go with the fridge, and I think that's a cool one.
Yeah, no, for sure. And he's just you love watching those old videos of him just taking it up the middle. But go ahead, Jordan.
I'm gonna go. I think this is pretty obvious for anyone who knows me. The Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
mean,
very
Mamba
on brand.
mentality has it's almost like a verb now, right? Like you have Mamba mentality, like
And that's used across all sports.
it's used
too.
across all sports now. Like it's yeah. So Mamba mentality, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, there's a lot of good basketball.
Basketball has a
nicknames
lot of
out
good
there.
nicknames.
So like you couldn't say Michael Jordan couldn't be MJ because of the initials.
No, Michael Jordan has a different nickname.
Yeah, but he probably has a lot. I would say.
No, but there's the one. There's only the one nickname for Michael Jordan.
I don't know what that is. What is it?
Well, I'm going to take that one. So
Yeah,
I'll say it.
yeah.
It's Air Jordan.
It's Air Jordan.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Michael Jordan fan. I like watching some of his old stuff. Big fan of his shoes. So
Do you have
my
any
second.
Jordans?
I do. I have 2 or 3.
Wow. I don't think I've ever owned a pair of Jordans.
Nor have I.
You haven't either.
I actually haven't either.
Really, that surprises me that you.
I'm not a big Jordan guy. I'd rather just go classic Nike.
My favorite basketball player though is Kobe Bryant. So I was hoping that'd fall, but I know Jordan loves Kobe, so I knew he'd probably take it.
So wait, you don't like Michael Jordan or you don't like Jordan shoes?
No, Jordan, the shoes. I've just never owned a pair. I'm not a big Jordan shoe
Are you
guy.
more of like a Kobe basketball shoes guy, or what do you go with?
Yeah, I have a couple pairs of Kobe's.
Okay. No, just out of curiosity. Okay. I love this one. I loved watching this guy play. I think he's a great commentator as well. Kind of a silly dude, but like a really big dude. Played for the Boston Red Sox. Big Papi.
That's a good
That's
one.
a great
that
one.
is
That's
like
a
a-
really good one.
Yeah, I love that nickname, man. David Ortiz, just a fun guy to watch. Very, he's just a funny dude, And it's, I feel like the name, it's just a good nickname. Lots of people try to use it, but I think he's definitely the guy who is. He is Big Papi. So David Ortiz, Big Papi. I think that's a good nickname.
I'm gonna stay. No, that is a good nickname. I think something we could have done interesting here is maybe said like you can only use one sport once.
Yeah.
So go
That,
like.
that would have been kind of cool. I don't know if
Well,
we
we've
should.
kind of all done that.
Yeah, if I did this pick right here, I wouldn't do that. Do you think I should change it?
Whatever you want to do.
It's up to you, my guy.
Like,
Because I honestly could have 3 basketball ones.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go, and I feel like this is a steal here, right here, but I'm going to go primetime.
All right.
Deion Sanders, I think that's pretty good.
That's a good one.
We'll just way to market yourself is primetime. And the reason is with this whole, not sticking to one sport. Like we almost should have done a basketball, a football, is when you don't, you maybe pull more from like a basketball audience or a football audience. We're generally a football audience, though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going with primetime. He also had Deion Sanders.
He goes by Coach
athlete.
Prime, man.
Yeah, Coach. Yeah, he goes by Coach Prime.
He goes by Coach Prime. Like he's fully invested in that nickname.
Yeah, he is.
No, the guy, got defensive players paid more money. He's got that 30 for 30 where he plays 2 games in one day or whatever it was. But yeah, Deion Sanders, a total icon. So when he's on, you want to watch him. So Coach Prime, time.
He's hard not to watch in basically anything he does, whether he's just being interviewed, whether he was playing. Like he's easy to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Look good, play good, feel good.
Yeah,
I know the whole.
It's gonna make Pac-12 games pretty fun.
I'm excited about him going to Colorado. He's already getting a lot of guys there.
Maybe I'm wrong about this, but I sort of feel now more than ever the guys who played in kind of the end of like Mike Vrabel as an example. Are there, like, I guess you have like Dan Campbell, but name a couple other coaches who actually were like big names in the league.
Big names in the league, like NFL coaches?
Yeah, that played and were well known.
No, Vrabel's probably the only one that's like.
And Dan
head
Campbell?
coach. Yeah, Dan Campbell, but Vrabel is a lot better.
Saturday,
in the
I
pros.
guess. I mean,
Saturday's probably maybe one of the best, might be the best player.
no,
You think
Vrabel.
Vrabel's better than Jeff Saturday?
I would put him on equal plane. Like Vrabel has a couple of rings and was an absolute stud.
Jordan, do you think Saturday won't be in the Hall of Fame for center, right?
Him
Him and Manning are pretty close. I think just
maybe
if he would have blocked for a different quarterback, we probably wouldn't talk about him that
We
much.
probably wouldn't be talking, but I'm just saying, like, I
he
think
was
now more
good.
than ever, you have these good players that are now trickling into coaching jobs, which I think is a lot different than it was before in the past. You know what
Deion's
I'm saying?
probably the most perfect coach for this NIL stuff, though.
Oh yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, if you want to get paid, that's definitely like a great place to go. I wouldn't be surprised if they're running the West Coast in a couple years with him there. But yeah, Coach Prime time, Deion Sanders. But yeah, that's my number 2 there. I feel like we could go a lot longer in this draft.
There's
just
so
2
many
rounds. You could
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go a little off the wall here with my second pick, but I'm gonna go Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, The Rock.
that is a really good pick.
I like that one.
That's a good one, Jordan.
I mean, I know like he's more of an actor now, but he was an athlete.
He was an athlete. Yeah,
you
no,
could
you're
go
right.
you could go into WWE forever on these.
Yeah,
Oh
but like,
yes, for sure. Same with UFC.
Well, I think every.
and he also played football. I think
that's
every
you.
wrestler / fighter has a nickname.
yes,
Yeah,
every
right?
fighter
But like
has a nickname.
when you say The Rock, everyone knows who you're talking about.
Yeah.
like The Rock, and he has an athletic background. He's a,
He's an entertainer.
But his wrestling was kind of before wrestling was kind of.
No, I would say that was in wrestling heyday. To be honest with you.
No, I know, but
You
like,
think so? You think it was bigger?
I don't
Why
think
are
it
we
was-
talking about wrestling on here? But
I
feel
don't
like
think
the
it was bigger
Hulkmania-
then, but like if you talk about wrestling
well, no,
back then,
I was talking about before. It was so big that it was like before, where it was people kind of knew that it was like more of a show. Like people
Yeah.
actually got into it, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone was into it, not just diehard WWE fans. Right?
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, has anyone in here watched WWE before?
I have not watched WWE.
I have
have.
not. I'm not proud of it. I
Yeah,
have
my
not.
younger
I watched
brother
it when I
loved
was
it.
young. I was watching it when
Yeah.
I was little. When
Correct.
one of my buddies would do it, and we sometimes watched it. And we had like a game, the WWE game, and it was
Yeah,
pretty fun.
yeah.
So, Jordan, you've watched WWE Simulator on.
I have watched the simulator before
PlayStation.
on PlayStation.
That's the way you guys selected your draft pick. That's a pretty,
Yeah.
that's a pretty good
That's
one.
a good one there, Jordan. I like that one. I don't know if there's someone. Is there another one here?
We've only done 3.
We're only doing 3.
2.
We could do 5.
We've only done
Trent,
2
we've only done
rounds.
2 rounds so far.
Yeah, no, I know, but Seth's next. We can keep going.
Yeah, we'll do
you wanna
another
go,
round.
You want to go 4?
Yeah,
See how
sure.
we're doing?
All right, if we're gonna go 4, I think the one that I was thinking is this whole can of worms that was open with like wrestling and like fighting, kind of like opened up. So I'm like,
I think it's for sure a free game.
No, it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that one that I was gonna choose, and I'm gonna take this one because this one might go.
His name is John Cena.
No, I'm gonna take Tom. I'm gonna take Tom Brady, the goat.
Is he the GOAT? Is that
Well, that's what that's his most common nickname, right?
I think
No one else
TB12,
hears the-
Is that a nickname?
Does anyone else get called the GOAT more than Tom Brady?
I think he was just late.
I think you're stretching this.
I think
one.
you're stretching
If
it
I'm
too.
stretching it, then I'll switch it to my other one.
Okay.
I think you're
Okay.
stretching it.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'm going to take Conor McGregor, the Notorious.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
one. Gosh, you're a Conor McGregor guy. I'm not a Conor McGregor guy.
I just think, I don't know. He really got me into the sport like early in his career for sure.
Yeah, you can fall in love with those fighters, and then
Yeah.
and you're just hooked. You know,
Yeah.
like
I do like some other fighters more now, but like he's the one who kind of got me really into it.
UFC, like Rampage Jackson howling, up at the lights. That was great.
Yeah, he would howl. He was Quentin Rampage
Kimbo
Jackson,
Slice.
Kimbo Slice, Tito Ortiz, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
That's a great one.
That's
Yeah.
a good one. Tito Ortiz, did he have one? Oh, the Huntington Beach Bad Boy.
I liked Shamrock.
Did he have a?
I don't think he had one, but
Did BJ Penn? I don't think BJ Penn had one, huh?
They all have one, Phil.
No, they all have one.
George Rush. I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna go with any of those. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the great one, Wayne Gretzky.
that's a good
That's a
one.
good one.
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky, hockey, absolute stud. What is
BJ
Sidney-
the Prodigy Penn.
Oh yeah, the prodigy. I can't believe I didn't know that.
Wait, so who was your? Sorry, I missed. Who was your selection?
The great
Phil?
The
one.
great one,
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky.
I honestly had no idea who that was when you said
Yeah.
that.
Well,
So
you,
what is-
you
I
just you look at like hockey stuff though, like no one's like I don't think anyone will come close to like those goals and stuff he scored. Like I think Ovechkin's close to like a single season, but yeah, like I think between second and first, he's like there's a huge gap on like total goals like there. Like he really is. Yeah, but I don't know enough about hockey, but
Yeah, it's Wayne Gretzky.
and like he has the assist record and the goals record, I believe.
He has, I would say, goal. No, he has 894 goals. Alex Ovechkin has 809.
Okay, so Ovechkin probably will. I don't know. There's still a lot there.
Yeah, where is Sidney Crosby at on that list?
I don't think he's as close as you think, but I think he's up there on the assists also. But
Oh no, he has he has 1900 assists. Ovechkin has 649. The next guy up is a totally different guy. Like,
yeah. What's the gap though? Like, what's second place in assists?
so here's the thing. What's the difference? So goals
Why are we talking about
goals
this?
scored and points.
What is going on
I don't
right now?
understand.
I points is a whole nother thing. So I think that's like points when you're on the ice or something. I don't know. Hockey people are probably ripping their.
Yeah,
Hair
Steve,
out.
send
Yeah,
us
here
send us a message here and coach us up.
Trent, what's your pick?
Great one. This actually I think might be the best one for this sport, Jordan. Like I know you're a big Kobe guy.
Oh, you're gonna take what I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say.
say Magic Johnson.
Yeah, Magic is a good one.
That's probably the best one. That probably should have went in the first round. I would say.
I honestly I thought maybe you guys were gonna take it.
Yeah,
I wasn't
no,
gonna
Irvin,
take it.
Irvin Magic Johnson is just the name Magic.
Magic.
Like
yeah, everyone knows who Magic is.
yeah, so yeah, I think you gotta go with Irvin Magic Johnson right there. I think that's a slam dunk. You could say Jordan.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Sure.
yeah, Irvin. Yeah. So
Okay.
there's a lot of. I don't feel like basketball players have really any sports other than UFC. People don't market themselves with these nicknames anymore. It's kind of unfortunate.
Except basketball.
Like who are some guys in basketball right now? Maybe I
Now?
just there's Joker.
Yeah, I mean like King James is still like a big one, right?
Yeah.
Like
Or is that the one you're taking?
I'm
No,
just,
I'm not.
I'm looking at like basketball, and you have like Penny Hardaway. You have, I guess Larry Bird's last name is they call him Larry Legend though. That's kind of a cool nickname. But
I'm gonna go with a football one here, and I don't know if this is actually a good pick or not, but like Megatron.
Gosh
That's-
dang
that's
it.
a- that's
I
a
was
good
going to
one.
take
That's a
that
good
one.
one.
Gosh dang it.
So like
Yeah,
I'm
that was a
so
good one.
mad.
Calvin Johnson, Megatron, like I mean, he was marketed like to your point, like they marketed him as Megatron. You know, like
that's
it
a cool
was-
one.
So
Man.
No, that's a good one. And still, like just another guy that
Oh, I got one now. I'm good.
yeah. There's
I
a
hope you
ton
don't
of
take one. I think
there's
you're-
a ton of
Probably going to take it.
Yeah.
there's a ton of honorable mentions we can just go through forever on here.
are we gonna do one more
Yeah,
round?
let's do
Yeah,
one
let's
more
do
round.
one
What do
more
you
round.
got, Seth?
All right. Well, since Megatron was just ripped out of my hands, I'm going to rip this one out of Phil's hands, and I'm going to take Beast Mode.
Oh,
how did
man,
that
Seth,
take-
you dog.
Was that the one you were going to take?
No, it wasn't. But that is a
honestly,
good
I
one.
thought
was-
that would be a first rounder.
Yeah, no, that
And
is
like
a good
the,
one.
the Skittles with that part, like Man.
17 was it? Is it 7 years to today that he, or is it 10 years to today when he did? It was either today or yesterday.
The Beastquake?
Beastquake, yeah.
Yep. What a great video. When he'd score the Skittles, they'd throw Skittles on the field.
Yeah.
Great time.
Great time.
Skittle cleats too. Wow.
Skittle cleats. Yeah, the guy, $75 shirts that I bought, it's and you bought socks. Didn't you buy socks that were like $45?
Oh yeah, I bought some Skittle socks too.
All right. I'm really torn here.
We should have put more rules into this. I think if we did this again, we would, tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think if we do it again, this one's actually a really fun one because you forget about all of the names out there. And I am going with another Seattle guy or close to Seattle guy, but I'm going to go with Big Unit, Randy Johnson.
Randy Johnson, the big unit.
It's a
good one.
I like that one.
Yeah,
Big Unit.
I'm going with a lot of bigs here in the titles. Big Poppy, Big Unit.
I didn't hear what was said over there.
We have a makeup artist here.
Phil, is Randy Johnson a Diamondback or a Mariner?
I would consider him more to be a Diamondback.
It's a good answer.
He drilled that. Do you remember him drilling that bird flying across the
perfect game, man. Oh.
Yeah. Have you guys ever been to spring training in Arizona?
It's on my list of something to do. I would like to go to spring training.
Have you been, Seth?
No, I haven't. I've been offered to go and I never went.
We went for my brother's bachelor party and it was just a good time. We went towards the second half, like towards the end of it, but you can go to, like it was Ichiro's last year. We took a wrong turn and they were just like practicing on what looked like high school baseball fields. We took a wrong turn. I'm like, hey, that's Ichiro. Literally like I could have rolled down my window and given him a high five. Like,
that's really cool.
Yeah, it was just insane. Like you see, I'm like, what the heck? Like you just see these guys, you're like, what is going on here? The games are just so fun. We sat out in you can buy tickets for just like the open seating. And so we did that a lot, cause we went with a bigger group, but yeah, it was really fun. That was, it's just a cool atmosphere. It's like everyone's friends is what I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's just,
Yeah. No, I need to do that sometime. Man, I got one more pick here, and I am struggling with who I want to take here.
Too many options?
Many options. Like, it's not like... There's a lot of really good football ones also. Like, we'll just do some honorable mentions. I'm going to go with the bus. Jerome Bettis, the bus. I do not like the Steelers. I didn't like Jerome Bettis, but I did like his nickname, the bus. I thought that was a cool one.
You didn't like Jerome Bettis?
I'm a Cowboys fan, so I've never liked Steelers players. Like even like Big Ben, like
and just competing for the titles.
Well, like and Steelers did a good job of marketing. There's some great Steelers nicknames. You got Mean Joe Green, you got Big Ben, you have Jerome the Bus Bettis. They've done a good
Troy
job.
Polamalu.
I don't know what his nickname is, but I don't know what to go with that. But yeah, it seems like there's a lot of good ones at Pittsburgh. But yeah, Mean Joe Green, I always thought was a cool one too. But I'm going with the bus.
All right,
my last pick there.
All right, I'm gonna take a basketball one that I don't know if this will get me many votes for it for the winner here, but if you were a fan of basketball in the 90s, early 2000s, Trent's gonna know who this is. White chocolate.
Yeah, I thought about that one too. I looked at that one too.
White chocolate, there's just a lot of connotation that goes behind that that's really good, and I think it's a little ironic. He played. Jason Williams was a. Yeah, I don't know how much we can talk. But the nickname says it all. White chocolate.
Yeah, him and Randy Moss were on the same basketball team in high school, which is crazy. Always.
Yeah, that's probably two really good athletes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that out of Florida, right?
No, West Virginia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a really good 30 for 30. Rand, you?
That is interesting that someone like him from White Chocolate came from West Virginia. That's a little interesting to me. Because he doesn't play like... Yeah. You would think he grew up on the courts of Brooklyn, New York, or some big urban town. Yeah.
So just some honorable mentions here, like Allen Iverson, The Answer.
Yeah.
I feel like that should have been on that.
What about He Hate Me?
I thought about He Hate Me too. I just didn't think everyone kind of had a nickname in the XFL, but he was maybe the best guy.
Ocho Cinco.
Ocho Cinco.
He changed his name to that.
What about
He changed his
a
name to
Meta World Peace? You know, there's that one too.
That's not a good one.
I think that's just his name, though, right?
Yeah,
It is now.
Dr. J.
Dr. J's a
Dr.
good
J.
one. I have.
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
That's a good one. I have
The Kid, King Griffey Jr.
Yeah, I like that.
Sweetness.
man, that's a good
No,
one.
you know, I said the fridge. I probably should have said Sweetness over the fridge. I brought a.
Charles Barkley has a couple. Yes, Sir Charles, but my favorite is the round mound of rebound. that's a good one too.
What about the Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays?
Yeah.
The Big Hurt.
The Big Hurt.
Do you guys know what Larry Bird's is?
Isn't it Larry
It's
Legend?
like no. Well, there's that one, but then there's also the Hick from French Lick.
Oh, I've heard that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's-
have not heard that one. This one was
Iron
like,
Mike. That's a good one. You know, Mike Tyson.
oh yeah, we didn't go on that one. That one's pretty good.
There's a local guy that's local here. Ray for Alston was Skip to My Lou.
Yes, that was
Yeah.
a,
The Flying
local.
Housewife,
Who's that?
Flanny Bankers Cohen. She was a two-time.
Are we supposed to know who that is, Phil?
No, it's just a good one. The Flying Housewife. So it's a Dutch mother of two, participated in the 1948 Summer Olympics and won 4 gold medals at the age of 30.
But no one knows who it is. So like,
But
does it
still a good-
matter?
it's still a really
she
good
won
nickname.
4 gold medals, Jordan. Come on.
In 1930, though.
1948.
Whatever.
Pistol Pete Maravich.
Pistol Pete.
Night Train Lane.
There's so many good
Pistol
ones.
Pete's really good. That was another one.
Reggie Jackson, Mr. October,
Downtown Philly.
Carl
I just
Malone.
gave myself that nickname.
the mailman.
Carl Malone, the mailman. Pistol Pete. Did you say that?
Yeah, I
did.
just said
Yeah,
Pistol
he
Pete.
did.
Yeah. There's a lot of good ones.
The Brown Bomber. Joe Louis. George the Iceman. There's a lot of Icemen.
We should also go like this is his actual name, but Pokey Reese, like that almost comes off as a
Yeah.
nickname. I love that name, Pokey
Reggie
Reese.
White, the Minister of Defense. I feel like that was a pretty good one. He said Air Jordan. Yeah, I should have went with the Juice, not O.J. Simpson.
Yep.
The Yankee Clipper. It's Joe DiMaggio.
What about Chili Davis? That's not his nickname. That's his actual name. But that's a good name too.
Who?
Chili Davis. He's a baseball player.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But that's like his actual
Yeah.
name.
Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch. You know,
I don't even know who that is.
it's an old one. Ty Cobb, the Georgia Peach. And Broadway Joe. In Joe Namath, or Joe, yeah.
Yeah,
Joe
Broadway
Namath was
Joe.
Broadway Joe.
Yeah.
Joe Cool was Joe Montana.
Montana.
That's another good one.
They called Joe Burrow that from time to time.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's even like LT. Well, I guess that's initials again, like LaDainian Tomlinson and Lawrence Taylor. It's just those are cool initials right there.
Yeah, LT.
Phil, Bartolo Colon has a good one.
I
what is that
I am
one?
a Bartello
Big
Colon.
Sexy.
That is a vote grabber right there.
yeah,
Big Sexy.
I missed that one. My
You guys
dad's
gotta
probably
watch-
going to be so mad.
You
at
guys
that.
got to watch the clip of Big Sexy hitting a home run.
That guy's
Like,
a legend.
It's
He's
so
a straight,
cool.
straight legend.
Like when he hits the home run,
forgot about
the crowd
Bartolo
is just utterly shocked.
The another one would be cool would be like I don't know, famous plays or something. Maybe that's a little harder. But Jack the Assassin Tatum. That's a cool
Jack
one.
Tatum, yeah.
That's a cool one. Matty Ice.
Matty Ice, yeah. I like
Smoking
that
Joe Frazier. Kenny the Snake Stabler. That's a good one.
one. Yeah.
There's a ton of them.
There's so many. Spud Webb. Did you say that one, Jordan?
That's a good one though.
Christian I can never say this one. Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare.
Okoye.
Yeah.
Spud Webb is his name.
I think it's
Yeah.
I think
No, actually, no, it's not. It's not.
Big Baby Davis. Yeah. I don't know.
there's a lot.
This is a fun one. I felt like we could have gone forever. It's a good one. Very rarely do we have drafts that we feel like we can keep going on.
Yeah,
so
you can
thank you
keep-
for
you
that
can just-
bonus fourth round.
Yeah, thank you for that bonus fourth
Anything
round.
you want to say to the fans, Phil, like why they should vote for you?
No, I mean, I think most people would probably just say like, Phil hit the home run here with all of my picks, but outside of that, no, I have nothing else to say.
And no one said like Thunder and Lightning for like that Reggie Bush, Lindell White team,
Yeah, that was I can't believe they. It's
kinda hard to do that in college.
I forgot about that nickname.
Yeah, it's probably not, I don't know, it's college, so it's a little different sometimes.
It's hard yeah. If you really think about that team, unless you're really into college football, like who do you think of when you think of running backs on that team?
Reggie Bush.
Yeah, but Lindell White, he had a decent. Didn't he play like 3 years for the Titans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Vince Young.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that about
it was a good draft.
does it.
Good
Solid
draft, yeah.
there. And we'll see you guys on Monday. So as always, thanks for tuning in and take care.
This has been another episode of the Fantasy Football Dudes podcast. Remember to rate, review, and follow. For more information, go to www.thefantasyfootballdudes.com. And remember, we are sorry for absolutely nothing.